Welcome everybody to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Terry Garland, welcome. Sandra, welcome Sandra. Let's see today's effort. Johansson, Sandra Johansson. I'll do my best. I'll keep saying it. Maybe I've gotten it right one of this time, but the world may never know. Calica, everybody welcome. Our newest moderator, Calica. Thank you so much, Calica, for being helpful and helping making this stream a fun place to be. Y'all, I've been busy. I have some things to show you. I didn't have time to fly back over because I've been rushing to get ready for the stream, but let's go have a look at the clock tower, shall we? Or not the clock tower, the temple. Hello, welcome. Just a pigeon, welcome Caleb. Caleb, I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Oh, Eliza Pat, you chose a good day to be here. So today we got some plans, right? Because today is the day that we finally honor the people who made the temple happen. Our generous, mysterious benefactors from the Beat Challenge. It's time they take their special, rightful place of honor inside the temple. And so that is what we will be doing today. Hello, I missed the last stream, so I'm so excited to see it. Oh man, it's coming together, isn't it? Well, I say coming together, it's basically done, right? It has gone very well. And for anybody who maybe some mild spoilers, hey, just maybe tease Viking a little bit, because I'm not convinced he's not going to forget about this. Brilliana, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the resub. But yeah, here's the hot potato. We'll see if Viking finds it. But the temple itself has gotten very exciting. So the pit, for those who saw last stream, the pit's gotten a lot deeper. This is where the boat tower will be from now on. I realized, I was like, this tower is not going to last us very long. It was about the height of the boat tower that we built during the Beat stream. And we did that in what, 3 days? So I was like, this needs to be a lot deeper if it's going to be long term. But let me show you what we're working with. So first of all, I did add these water elevators. Oops. Added these water elevators and fleshed out the second floor just a tad. I think the second floor did come out pretty good. And then we've got the first floor. Now you're noticing all these boats. We will come back to that. These are going to be our special places of honor. And then yeah, the pit. It's deep. From about that level to here, or down there, it's, I think, around about 100 blocks. So it's a good little distance. Brilliana, you also chose a great day to be here. Oracle Mom, let me sort you out on the Twitch side of things real quick. Hold on, twitch.tv. Ignore any random stream that might just play the moment I turn this on. /mod. Did that work? There we go. Okay. Anyways, back to business. So I've made it a lot deeper, right? And the way this is gonna work, if I haven't made this clear, we have a boat dispensing machine right here. If I just click this button, it'll drop a boat straight on down, all the way to the bottom. And as it stacks the boats, we will hit different checkpoints along the way. First checkpoint, Boat Appreciation Day. Second one, the Wheel 2, if anybody remembers the Wheel stream. That will be interesting when we get there. The Omen, ooh, very suspicious, very mysterious. The Second Coming. I think that one might speak for itself for any specific creeper in a boat lovers. And then we've got the Ascendants. And lastly, if we ever make it all the way up here, it will be the Boat Apocalypse. Now we have to hit, I think, 200 boats roundabout to make it to Boat Apocalypse. So we're gonna be here a while. This is very much a long-term thing, but Okay, Joanne, how did you get the cape? So today is the last day to claim the new cape, but I thought you had to go to TwitchCon for it. I looked at it a little bit. But anyways, yes. So we've already dropped one boat, and it is also time to hit our pre-order boats. So we did have a few boats that have been waiting for the temple to be completed before we would actually drop them. So let's do that real quick. We've dropped one. There is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boats, so 9 more boats to go. This might take a little while. They don't dispense that quickly. 3, 4. It's only $10,000. It actually comes out to about $1,000, I believe. 5, 6. Welcome back to Count Joshua or whatever it was. 7. This machine took a little bit too long to figure out. 8. 9. And one more. If you think it'll take a long time, you're underestimating the boat call. I mean, look, I ain't gonna complain if that happens quickly. That would actually be nuts. Let's go see. Let's go count and make sure I hit the button the correct amount of times. Yeah, this is a very deep pit. Like, good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I went one too many. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did. Okay. So we have our starting 10 boats. I think it is around 35. So these are spaced out about 20 blocks apart. Oh, Megan kicking it off right away. I should have left you a boat. Thank you very much, Megan. There's about 35 boats between each of these first few checkpoints. So we're already almost a third there. Suddenly wishes I was a millionaire. Don't we all? Listen, you never know what secret millionaire is watching and who wants to speedrun Josh's plans. Here's our little boat reserve. All right, back in the system. But now that we've gotten through all that, let's actually talk about what's on today's agenda, which is filling out these boats again. Now, we talked a good bit about what mobs to put in here to name tag, right? Because what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put mobs in these boats and we're gonna name tag them after our glorious, mysterious benefactors, all saved in this temple names. So everybody who's got a name in here, we have a name tag for that I've prepped. And somebody, I can't remember whose idea it was, but it was a good idea. I like the idea that we put frogs in these boats. I think it will be fun and the noises won't be super obnoxious. The thing we do have to figure out is what color of boats. And I've actually never really had frogs in Minecraft. I've seen them on occasion, but I've never really messed with them. I know how they work, but I also don't remember which biomes give which. I just remember that I thought the colors felt a little wrong. So we're gonna have to figure that out. That might be part of the fun. Joanne, that was your idea? I think it was your idea, but I wasn't sure if you had gotten it for somebody else. From somebody else. So thankfully we do have a ginormous, we have a ginormous mangrove swamp. Ginormous. I can't speak today. But I believe it is nighttime, so that throws a little bit of a wrench into getting moving immediately. Yeah, it is nighttime. Let's go for it anyway. No time like the present. Time waits for no man and all that. You made a frog light farm. I've yet to ever do that. It's on my agenda of things to do in the hardcore world because I love frog lights. I've just never actually gotten them because getting frogs to the nether sounds like a nightmare. Okay. Mangrove swamp is this way, right? Yeah, I think that's it up there. Yep. Oh, I have a... Yes, I do. Except I actually need 2 buckets, don't I? Shoot. Okay, we gotta fly all the way back to go get a little bit of iron for a second frog. Cold is green. Like, tropical is white, right? And then the brownish, like the tan frog. Where's that one come from? It's my elytra. Doing fine. How much time do I got left? Not long. My time ends on Friday. So, definitely crunch time. Also, folks, it's a momentous day. No more red solo cup, but in honor of it, I have red liquid inside a normal glass. Trying to be better. I had a thought the other day, and I'd like to say that it was for the environment that I stopped using the red solo cups, but in all truthfulness, what I realized was, using plastic everything, exactly how many microplastics am I consuming by doing that? It's probably a lot. Sent a picture of the cape thing. I will have a look, Joanne. Thank you. Currently babysitting 10 dogs plus my own and like 5 cats. Maybe a bit of the money I'm making will go towards the boat cult. Oh my god. Hey, you use your money for what you should, like the important stuff. Treat yourself. Sounds like you're earning it. Good grief. White is cold, green neutral, tan warm. Okay, so I got it a little bit wrong. Okay. Cool. Wait, so if we were to actually, we would get tan if we bred them in the temple. That's something to think about. Do I have extra buckets or do I need to make one? Oh, I think we're good on buckets. Okay. Fact. Conserve the inventory space. Yeah, man, I am just blasting through rockets the last few days. It's brutal. Is it considered orange? How's everybody doing, by the way? I had a very good weekend. Made it to, we've been playing some Act 3 of Baldur's Gate, which has been fun. Also went to a planetarium. When's the last time y'all went to a planetarium? I'm so reliant on flying. At this, I mean, like, do I need to be? No, but at this point, like, yeah. Like, some builds I would have to fly. Like, if I wanted to get up to the skyblock, we'd have to fly. But realistically, this is one of those worlds where we're almost never not going to fly. It's been around for over a year. We had our travel on foot phase for a long time, and now it is definitely flight time, and I am okay with that. I went to NASA like 2 weeks ago. You went to NASA? What'd you go to NASA for? That sounds sick. Moment of silence for New Glenn Blue Origin. That's rough. Like, cool explosion. Haha, Jeff Bezos. Sad for the space program. Sad for Artemis. Let's see. Okay, frogs. They can just spawn anywhere in here, right? It doesn't need to be like near water. The Houston Space Center. Ooh. Hudson or Houston Space Center? Either way is misspelled, so I'm not sure what you're saying, and I'm honestly not sure which one. I feel like Houston sounds right. Because obviously, like, Houston, we got a problem. There's a frog! Let's go! It's one. Oh, need water. I can't do that. I need you to tadpole it up. I don't just... Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, I know they eat slime balls. Do they... And then I know they leave, like, their eggs on the water. Um, yeah, what I need to figure out is how I get them to leave their eggs. Do I need 2 frogs, or do they only need, like, do I only need 1? I'm not sure. We will find out. I don't know why I thought you could catch them fully grown. I thinking about it harder, I know there's tadpoles in a bucket, but just bad brain moment. Like I said, first time doing this. You can feed them slime balls to make them grow faster. I think I need 2. Okay. Verdant comes from cold or green frogs. Gotcha, gotcha. Down we go. Yeah, I did bring some slime balls for the occasion. Which is, sadly, probably not an original sentence. All right. You gotta love it. Morning. A beautiful sunrise on a beautiful day in the Everwake. Fun fact, frogs make pretty good pets IRL depending on the species. You know, I would love to have a pet frog. The thing is, they can be very delicate. Players can receive this cape by redeeming a code which could be obtained. Okay, watch any Twitch live stream for 5 minutes. So, guys, if you want a Minecraft cape and you're watching on Twitch, Twitch apparently ran out of codes. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Ignore me. I was going to try to help you get a cape, but apparently if I had read before saying anything, I would have known that that no longer works, so. Okay, frogs. Now we need to find a frog again. Tempted to grab some lily pads just because I was thinking, what do you guys think? Should I put lily pads in, I have TikTok, but I'm not streaming on the TikTok is the thing. On my TikTok page. Should we grab some lily pads for the like canal area in the temple, or is it better without it? TikTok also, yeah. Frogs, where are you? Frogs are definitely delicate. Some, if not all, have permeable skin so they can absorb germs through it. Yeah. Well, and they're temperature sensitive, like humidity sensitive. God. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a horror story. So if you're sensitive about frogs, close your ears, I guess. But, so when I was a kid, right, we had one of those inflatable pools, the type that have like an inflatable ring, and that floats, which keeps all the water inside it up, or like it raises the edge of the pool. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I had an inflatable pool. The end of summer comes, we're draining the pool. It's like half empty, and this pool has sunken in so that there's like pockets on the side of it, wrinkles where some rainwater has gathered. And a frog decided to leave a bunch of tadpoles in it. Well, we're thinking, shoot, we need to take down our pool. If we don't do something with these tadpoles, they're just gonna die. And I was a homeschool kid, so my parents were like, this sounds like a great excuse for a science experiment. So we collect a bunch of the tadpoles and we raise them as one does. And it was very fun. Oh, there's a frog. Okay. Do we need 2 of you? Will you make your own? It seems not. But you come with me and we'll find a different one. Anyways, so we collect these tadpoles. We raise them for ages. And eventually they start turning into little frogs. Now, right in their little growth phase, they're like brand new. They just got legs, but they're still kind of underdeveloped. My parents, at this point, we have them in like an old gallon ice cream jug, like carton, and the top is off because they're just tadpoles. They're like, well, we're not gonna like run them out of air. But I noticed they're getting these legs and starting to jump a little bit. I'm like, Mom and Dad, I think these guys might jump out of here if we don't do something about them real quick, or if we don't like put the lid on. And my parents, no, it's fine, it's fine. Lo and behold, the next morning, they have all jumped out of the carton, and all but like 4 of them have just dried up, just like mummified baby frogs. It's awful. Hey, there we go. There's another one. Okay, come with me. Yeah, so that was rather horrifying as a child. Thankfully, the rest did survive and we got to release them, but we lost 3/4 of them, I would say. Holy cow, dude, you are slow. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back over here. And then give me my lead back. Where'd you go, sir? Come back. Tia, welcome to the stream. Hi, saw you were live, decided to see what you're doing. Right now, we're breeding some frogs, right? So these are, we're gonna put a bunch of frogs in the boat temple. We're gonna put them in boats and then name tag them as a little place to, a little thing to honor the people who made the boat temple happen. So, aka people who paid boat tithe during the beat stream. All right, guys, give me some eggs. Do it. Do it. I know you can. What did I just pick up? Guys, can I get some egg? Okay. I was hoping to avoid looking this up. Wow, you guys are fast in the water. Naomi, hello, hello. Sorry for being late. No, you're good. Actually, you chose a great stream to be here because you, along with several other people, are going to get a frog named after you as a thank you for having supported the temple. Let's see. Why? All right, they're not accepting slime balls anymore, which is concerning. I also really could use another lead, because I'm gonna lose my frogs. Are we missing something? You gotta wait a few seconds, but they haven't done it yet. It's been more than a few seconds. Okay, so they're just on cooldown. So did they try? Is that what happened? If they're on cooldown, that means they tried, but it doesn't look like they actually placed any eggs, which is confusing. I wonder if it glitched. What do you think, guys? Did we get a glitch? I think we must have just gotten a glitch. Which is a shame, because now we gotta wait for their cooldown. Are you the same frog? I think you are. Yep. Kind of forgot beehives could spawn in mangrove. Don't torch froggies. Let's see what we can do here then. I mean, we'd always go back for them. I do really like the mangrove swamp. Like, this is kind of cool generation. Just a little bridge to climb over. And the claustrophobia is, like, not bad. I don't know. I feel like it's, like, 85-90% the way to being, like, a super, super cool biome. Just needs a little bit of refinement. But it's very cool. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of we haven't talked about Minecraft Live. What do you guys think of the poplar trees and everything? Poplar trees, wool stairs and slabs. Lots of pretty stuff. Also leaked, well, not kind of leaked. There's going to be, what was it? Hay beds, which are basically sleeping bags. So you can take beds with, take them with you and sleep anywhere without removing your spawn point, which is great. And then what was the other leaked thing that I'm failing to remember? Oh yeah, shelf mushrooms. That I'm very excited for. So like mushrooms that would spawn on the side of a tree or something. Like vertically hanging off rather than coming out of the ground. Horizontally coming off. Good lord. The eggs are very obvious. Yeah, I've seen the eggs. That's why I was like, I know this isn't right. But yeah, I think it's I think overall there's definitely some potential for some fun with the poplar trees in the dappled forest. It's not perfect yet, but I certainly like it better than the other drops they've done this year, I think. Okay, another frog. Okay. Give me some water, and you two are gonna make some eggs for me. Yeah, I do. That's one thing I really want to know about the leaves. Is the biome tint why that the forest has those nice colors? Or if I go and pick those leaves, will they have those colors? Because if they keep those colors, that's sick. That's like really, really sick. Come on, dude. All right, you two. You know the drill. You know what you must do. Give egg. Do it. I believe. Please. What am I doing wrong here? I think that was because he wasn't like in the water. Yeah, the new biome is very pretty. I haven't really seen the new drops, so this is the first I'm hearing of it. Definitely worth checking out. Those leaked additional features changes my perspective. Yeah, it's sick, and it's early days. Like we don't know what they're saying. Apparently, wait, never mind. Eggs. Why are they all the way over here? Are these from them, or did this happen unrelated? Oh man. Okay, guys, for science, I need to know. Can I can't. All right, I should have waited for them to hatch, but we needed to know. Dang, that's rough. I hate the wool slabs and stairs. Why? Why would you hate them? They're super useful for some building. Like, imagine awnings and such. Oh my gosh. Also, now granted, we've only seen them on that structure, which, for the most part, which doesn't look particularly great. I'm not a huge fan of the new structure. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, there's a new structure that is just like an abandoned campsite. It's just a little tent and like a campfire. It's fine. It's so, frankly, it's so low effort that I'm like almost having to ignore it. Otherwise, it would be irritating how low effort it is. But along with it, they made the wool stairs and slabs. Close off the water with the eggs. They're hell to catch. That makes sense. Good to know. I probably... Oh, that's a bogged. I forgot bogs spawn in swamps. I haven't spent enough time in swamps since bogged were added. Yikes. Are you accepting donations? You're not. But you will come with me. Okay, you two. I'm going to lock you in a cage. So you will be here when you've calmed down. Get in there. Also, how high can you guys jump? How tall do I have to make this? Accepting donations is a very funny way of putting it. I know. I'm hilarious, aren't I, guys? You should subscribe for more quality content. More great Josh jokes. Okay, Bogged. Don't make me hit my frogs by accident. Takes like 10 minutes to hatch a tadpole. Okay, so this might be a little bit more of a involved process than I was hoping it would be. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Get in the water. There you go.
Wow.
Ducky, thank you for the resub. Highly appreciated. All right, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my lead back from this guy. There we go. There we go as well. Frogs can jump 8 blocks? Are you kidding me? Say it ain't so. I mean, he's still trapped for now. I wonder if being in the water affects it. Also, where did my other frog go? Hello? Frog. Frog spawn, where are you? On the bright side, this is so much less tedious than farming thousands of beets. You're not wrong. Was pretty tedious. Yeah, I haven't really watched much of Vikings stream, but I imagine as like long-winded as my beet farming streams were, I bet his were crazy. Okay, what did happen to my other frog? Dude just up and vanished. They don't move that fast. How could he have gotten out of here that quick? Oh, there's honey. Ew. Holy zombies. Did it jump out? Tell me it didn't, and tell me I didn't miss that completely. No, it didn't. Okay, oh, creeper. Kevin, we haven't hit our sub goal yet. You can't be here. Okay, wow, my other frog buddy really did just like up and vanish. So I guess we gotta find a different one. Okay, chill, chill, chill. You should be able to silk touch the frog eggs. I do think that makes a lot of sense for you to be able to silk touch them. Not being able to silk touch them does not make a lot of sense to me. Because now I gotta, like, hang out around here unless I want to move the frogs. It's just kind of inconvenient, you know? Okay, bro, where have all the frogs gone? I'm gonna lose track of where my little setup is. Oh my god, let me out. Thank you. Frog divorced the other frog because it decided it didn't want tadpoles. Dark. Today on Frog Divorce Court. Oh my god, another one. Is there another one? Really? All the mobs. Just found out that a bug in Bedrock made it so frogs could eat goats? What the heck? That's a pretty big mistake. It's a pretty big bug. I would love to see that. That would be quite a sight to behold. What? You can't blame him for being a little hungry, you know? I'm the frogther. You are the frogther. Yeah, exactly. DNA test says... I wonder if I accidentally killed that other frog when I fought that bogged. That first bogged. I wonder if that's what happened. Could have gotten sweeping edged. Sweeping edged. Blech. Also wondering if they only spawn on land. Like, am I wasting my time searching in watery areas? Blech. Maybe the frogs go into hiding due to the mobs. I don't think they work that way, but that would be a cool mechanic. All right, come on, guys. We're just wandering through here now. I need all the frogs. I need one more frog. As soon as it, like, becomes important for me to find a singular frog, they all disappear. 2 I can find. 1, not so much. Oh. Hi, guys. Never mind. How about 3 all at once? I bet they all spawned in a group is what what happened, and they just didn't really move until I found them, but it was hilarious timing. Okay, where is my little setup? I didn't go that far, did I? Okay, it's over here, which is, I believe, this angle? Yes, it is. Ooh, and we are a healthy distance from it. Should have grabbed both of them. I found a video. It is hilarious. Ooh, please share the video. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to take a pause here to watch this. This is a video of a frog eating a goat. Oh, it is good old Phoenix SC. I should probably disconnect. I'm afraid that frog is going to vanish, but this is worth. This is so worth. Just looking for the moment in the video because we don't want to watch the whole video. Okay, I think I got it. Here we go.
Oh, by the way, it's also worth knowing that they also eat goats.
You treated Stephen Fry with a lot
Nope,
more
nope.
respect.
I don't even know what I just clicked. Oh, it's a Tommy in it. Oh God, no, it's Tommy in it. We're not watching Tommy in it. Please, no, this is not a Tommy stream. Don't go watch him. Watch me. That was very entertaining. All right, all right, all right, all right. Tell me my frog is still here. He is lovely, lovely, lovely. And I'm still headed the right way, right? Where is it? A little bit to my right, I think. Good old Phoenix SC, always finding the best of the bugs. Or at least sharing the best of the bugs. Oh, there's a wandering trader that spawned at some point and got stuck under there. This been a lot of wandering traders lately when while I've been playing. Not a single one of them been worth my time. Sea pickles is almost tempting. Yeah. Oops. Let me not throw away all my steak. Okay, I gotta be getting close to this thing. Where is it? Oh, almost past it. Yeah, literally right next to me. Oh, actually. Oh, we good, we good, we good. All right, it's been a journey to get back here, but we've done it. Now, let's get this man in here to our little froggy love hotel, which is not something I ever hoped to say. This is the reality of the situation we're in. Hang in there, don't worry, Frog. I'm gonna airdrop you a wife or a husband. It's really hard to tell, to be honest. Get in there. Get airdropped. Please, please, please. There we go. Dangling frog, exactly. Yeah, instead of putting them in boats, we could have all the frogs dangling in the temple. Mail order bride frog. A new service on the has arisen on the Everwake. Mail order bride frogs. Does anything kill tadpoles? I know, like, baby turtles get targeted. Do tadpoles get targeted? All right, and real important moment here. Guys. You know what to do. Do it, do it, do it. Well, that was a little too direct considering the circumstances. Too direct a phrasing. Tadpole eggs anywhere? Anywhere? Come on. Please. Did it once, you can do it again, I promise. Okay, so it says they did it. I'm not seeing any eggs. Fish eat tadpoles? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I know, like, in real life they do, but do they eat tadpoles in Minecraft? Man, no one told me that farming frogs would be this hard. Is it in here? Did they do it under one of these edges? No, I don't think they did. Huh. This mechanic is very difficult to understand. I gotta be honest, guys. Of all the things today, I wasn't expecting the frog breeding to be a particularly difficult thing to figure out. Was not on my list of expected problems. All right, we're gonna find some more frogs. Anybody got any ideas what's going wrong here? Do we need to hop into a separate testing world? Let's do that real quick, rather than keep spinning our circles. Or spinning in circles over this. Okay. Stone. Water. Frogs. Slime balls. Okay. If I give you guys some slime balls. Oh my god. Okay. You did the thing. But where's the eggs? Where's your eggs? What the heck, man? Has to be 2 adjacent water blocks. What do you mean? It's fun watching me pimp out the frogs. Tadpoles even having 3 hearts is honestly more than I would have expected. Okay, I hate to say it, we need some new frogs. I am one more failed attempt away from hopping on the wiki here. All right. See, they gave me experience. Do they need land? Oh. Hold on. Okay. Oops. Elky Dogs, good time to be here. We're figuring out fish breeding. Cause we're putting boats or frogs in boats in the boat temple. We've been having issues, but I think we just solved our problem. So, problem is they didn't have any land. Are you guys able? Oh, let's go. Okay, so he just had it locked and loaded. He was just waiting. Right. Noted. Ah, that was a good save. I just put that there because I was like, wait, if they can jump super high, then we need to make sure that they don't have any room above their head. All right, well now we gotta wait for those tadpoles. Remember, you can give them land, they can jump, yep. I guess we are gonna find some more frogs while we wait. Well, but I need to be here. Okay, let's find out how long the tadpoles need to grow. I'm gonna disconnect. Frog, eggs, Minecraft. I don't actually remember it. Frog spawn, okay. Post generation. It is produced by one frog that has been bred with another. After 2 frogs are bred with slime balls, one of them travels to the nearest water block or waterlogged block with air above and lays a frog spawn block. Okay, hatching takes between 3 and 10 minutes. And after a day passes, 2 to 5 tadpoles are spawned. Okay, so we'll get more than 1 from 1 frog spawn. That's actually super good to know. All right. So I guess we'll just wait then. As long as we get 2, then we can take these to a more suitable location and not have to be here in the middle of the swamp. Froglight farm? Nah. Well, maybe eventually, but I'm saving actually making one for the hardcore world because I've never done it, and it is something I want to do in the hardcore world. So maybe once I do one in the hardcore world, we'll do one on Everwake, but not yet. Oh, Megan, you're having internet issues? That's a shame. Did we double check that frogs can go in boats? No. Could you imagine if they can't? I really hope that's not the case. I hadn't even considered the possibility, and I'd be surprised if they couldn't, but you won't know until you know. I think boats should be able to go in boats. I think they should be able to stack like cups. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so glad to be basically done with the boat temple. I mean, I still have some stuff to do just for like in prep for Viking, like in the temple, but the temple itself is done. Like it is ready to serve its function as a place for people to tithe their boats. It ended up being a bit more intense of a build project than I thought it was going to be. It was definitely not a nothing project. Okay, I kind of want that. Nah, it's not worth the torch. One thing I do like about the mangrove swamp, ain't no way phantoms getting me down here. I see a creeper. No, I did not. Okay. Boat, boat, boat. Praise be the boat. Indeed. Indeed. Indubitably. You two will be the mother and father of many, many frogs to come. Be proud. All hail the boat, indeed. Indeed. Oh my goodness. What color frog should we go for? What are we thinking? I was thinking green would look good. Good old classic green frogs. But we could I don't like the white. I don't think we'll do the white ones. But maybe either the tan or the green. What do you guys think? We could do a poll if you guys want. I found someone who might just hate phantoms as much as you. Oh, no, that's curious. Are there any builds you want to make just for fun that serve no real purpose other than to make something? Well, that's kind of the thing. I like builds with purpose. I don't really like having builds that are just there. I want everything to be built with intention in my world for the most part. So, probably not really. I mean, not as like a rule. I would do just kind of random builds here and there on occasion, but it's not really my thing. All right, you know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Straw poll. Let's hope a creeper doesn't sneak up on me or something. What color frogs should we have in the temple? Green, orange, and create poll, and I'm going to drop that in the chat and you can vote. Dropping. Now, Wumba hates phantoms. That's very interesting, especially since I was almost in a recording with Wumba yesterday. I was in a recording yesterday with a lot of big YouTubers. It was probably the most goated cast of YouTubers I've ever seen. Oh, the frogs got out. Well, it's a good thing we already got the tadpoles. I really hope that the wiki doesn't lie and I get at least 2 tadpoles from this, because if I don't, my frogs are just walking away. I'd love to know how they got out. What happened there? Must have pulled off some sort of crazy jump. But they both pulled it off, so it must not have been that bad. Holy phantoms. Okay. Let's have a look. We are definitely seeing a bit of a leaning towards green. So far, we'll give it another couple minutes. Again, link in the chat if you want to vote on what color frogs should be in the temple. I've just now instantly lost my little pin. Where is it? The frick? Where'd it go? This way? Yes. Wow, that was perfectly hidden. We have one quick look at the hatching. Hatching, okay. Does not seem that there is any sort of requirements for them to hatch. They just do it. So we are truly just waiting. Yep, it looks like green is probably going to be our winner. Of course, I have to be different and vote orange. Nothing wrong with being different. 3 and 10 minutes. So the longest we would be waiting is to like sunset time, roughly. Oh, man. Yep, there is the original Everwake spawn that never actually came to be, but it is interesting that it's over there. Green and blue just go together. True, but no blue. No blue. We're officially turning our back on blue. It's funny. Viking has like backed off the blue, and I'm getting more aggressive about it. There's gonna be a whole thing in the video about this whole thing being kind of in response to blue, which is, it's true and it's not. It's theatrics, but it is true that it's like the reason I'm going hard on this with Everwake is you know, Vikings got the blue. I'm gonna retaliate. I'm gonna fight fire with fire and have boats. Although orange, well, yeah, but you can't see the fire from inside the temple. You guys are taking forever. Oh my goodness. Okay, make sure to have water in the buckets when catching tadpoles. Noted. Let's see. I am going on a little trip. Not at the end of June, I believe. I'm hoping to go whitewater rafting. Anybody been whitewater rafting before? Because it has been it's like, it is my favorite sport, but I just don't get to do it very often because like I don't live near any good, exciting rivers. The actual sport itself is kind of expensive and kind of dangerous. So, oh, there's our tadpoles. But yes, I'm very, very excited about whitewater rafting. Ooh, and we did pretty good. We got 4. Okay, gotta make some room. Boom. 4 tadpoles. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Whitewater rafting is so fun. I haven't done it in years. Yeah, I did it a couple years back. This would be, I think, like my 5th time. Let's see. I went once when I was young, and then once when I was a teenager, and then I believe twice with my wife. So if I went again, it would be my 5th time, and it is just my favorite thing in the world. I don't do whitewater rafting, however. Give me a blow-up tube and a lazy river. Oh, right, that's fun. But no, it's funny. The biggest reason we're going is because my mother-in-law wants to try it. So my mother-in-law is like all about trying new things right now, and whitewater rafting, that's on the list. And I'm not going to complain. She also recently tried an escape room, which is another thing me and my wife love doing. And she'd done an escape room before, but wasn't really in like a get out of my comfort zone mood at that time, so wasn't super into it. But tried it again recently and was all about it. It's hilarious. I'm terrified of being on a boat IRL, so no LOL, unless it's a kayak. Oh, I love kayaking too. See, I love rivers. Don't get to spend... I spent a lot of time on them as a kid, but I don't get to do a lot of that anymore. You know what? This biome... What biome are we in? Biome. Is that not on this screen anymore? Jungle. That would probably be considered a warm biome. So we're probably gonna... We're gonna have to breed our dudes elsewhere, our frogs. Let me... I believe I have some rockets down in my shulker box down here. Bucket list, it's a real thing. What do you mean? A real thing for us oldies, huh? Fell out of the raft and went through the rapids, not in the boat. So I did that once too. Had a friend who decided to just like bail last second. Oh, I have rockets. I'm being silly. Just like randomly kind of just jumped out right as we were going over a small waterfall, and it freaked out everybody so much that the whole raft ended up flipping. And so everybody was out of the raft. That was utter chaos. I actually got a little bit stuck under the raft when that happened, but just follow the instructions. They say if that happens, you don't panic. You just kind of lift your hands up and feel the kind of walk yourself off the bottom of the raft with your hands. And that's exactly what I did. This will probably be a good spot over here. You gotta have snow. Oh, is it gotta be a snow biome? I thought green was like normal. I thought white was hot, tan/orange was... No, you're totally right. Cold is green. Okay, well, in that case, we're headed this way, I guess. I would hope this is considered cold and we don't get like screwed over. Oh man, we're so far away now. I'm gonna have to go get some more leads. Whoa, check out the spotted bunny. Hi, dude. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, and I love what this biome is doing to the tent over there. Just makes it look nice. This is like kind of a sick little spot. Okay, a few mobs over there. This whole list under tadpoles. Okay, what biome are we in? This is snowy slopes. Surely that counts. Tadpoles. Behavior. Snowy slopes. Beautiful. Thank you for that call. Just make sure the water doesn't freeze. Ooh, that's a good call. I definitely would have forgotten about that. Okay. There's our sweet little guys. All right, and let's go get some more leads because we have we're gonna have to fly them back. We have way too many of these to just try to go like one at a time with the one lead I carry around. Also, do something about our inventory. Probably should go ahead and clear these out because we're no longer on pre-orders and we've redeemed all these. So what we'll probably do for boats from now on is keep a list as we go throughout the day or out throughout a stream, and then at the end of the stream we'll go deploy all the boats. Okay. Leads. Yeah, there we go. We need 18 fish, or frogs, so it's gonna be a good few. Could I not put them in buckets, then create a tadpole farm inside the temple? The problem is it needs to be in the biome, and the temple is in a jungle biome. So if they grow up there, they will grow up into tan ones. Calica Rose, thank you for becoming a member. You know what? We will give you a boat for that. Thank you so much. You're helping us. You don't have to, like... Well, if I knew how to, like, just give you a membership, I would, honestly. Like, moderation privileges. But either way, you know what? Thank you so much for the support. The least I can do is give you a boat for that. And it is genuinely, like, kind of the least I could do. We're gonna hide in this hole. Hey, happy Tuesday afternoon. Wolfman, thank you for being here. We're just waiting on some tadpoles to grow. We need 18 green fish to put in the Temple of Boat, which is a very, very exciting place. I am actually, guys, I'm going to take a quick pause while we're waiting. This is a good opportunity for me to run to the restroom, so I will be right back. Okay. I can feed them slime balls to make them grow faster? Is that true? That is amazing if true. Okay, I don't... Well, they are taking them, so I assume it is having an effect. Okay, I gotta be careful I don't, like, accidentally consume all their water. They're, like, kind of hard to hit. Okay, no torches. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to use more than that, because that's a lot of slime balls to have just blasted through. OMG, congrats on baby's first steps. Wait, what? Offered, for those that offered advice to get the little one to walk, and now I'm chasing a child. Oh no, Megan. You've unlocked Pandora's box. Didn't realize how far behind my stream was. Oh no. Hello, you gotta get caught up. Y'all, I fed you almost a stack of slime and you're still babies. Come on, hurry up and grow. Got on late. Can't wait to see the finished product. Oh man, it's actually pretty crazy. So the temple is basically done. We will, as soon as we get these guys to grow up, we will go over there. But these guys are taking forever. Okay, you can have the last of the stack. But I can't afford to do that every time. Good grief. These are like the only 2 stacks of slime balls I have. I'm gonna check how much that actually speeds things up. By feeding it slime balls. Each use reduces the remaining growth duration by 10%. So, like, they should be significantly closer to growing up now. I'm sure, I wonder if that 10%, like, changes based on, is it, like, diminishing returns? I think it is diminishing returns. Well, we wait. Hey! Let's go! You look beautiful, sir. Gotta wait for one more, and then we will breed them, and then we will continue on our way. Completely unrelated, but the Spider Noir TV show came out, and it's great. I've never heard of that. Very interesting. Do you like Spider-Man? Oh, it's a Spider-Man show. Well, that's fun. Might have to check it out. Just finished watching on Apple TV, Pluribus. At a friend's recommendation. It's an interesting show. It's about... Hold on, my face cam is like really off. There we go. It's a show about a hive mind, basically. Alien species turns all humanity into one big hive mind. It's definitely kind of a horror show, like apocalypse show, but it's not the same kind. Like, there's been that kind of concept utilized before, but the hive mind is not hostile to the few remaining normal people left. It's really odd. I would recommend checking it out. It's not done at all, and it is coming out very slow. So if you're somebody who can't handle like a show being incomplete, not the show for you right now. But oh, actually, you guys first got to do. Oh man, I goofed. Tell me I got a little bit of iron on me. Oh, just enough. Let's go. Okay. My lovely little fellas. You know what you must do. There we go. All right. And could we get lucky enough for the fourth one to hatch in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please. Okay, fine. It's not that big of a deal for. Well, nah, we'll wait for him to hatch. We'll wait because that's less trips, less rocket use. Spider Noir is basically Spider-Man detective during the Depression. He's played by Nick Cage. Is this like animated? He was being bit by a mutant spider, by Spider Mutant Man during his time serving in war. That's ridiculous. Is this like, oh, there we go. Is this canon to, oh my God. Is this like something that happened in the comics? Is it canon or is it just like a show? Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you to come this way. Please. I need you to not get stuck when we fly out of here. Oh, no, it didn't work. Oh, crap. Okay, well, this is going to be frustrating to figure out then. Where'd my leads go? Hey, oh, no, I collected them. Okay. This is going to be a whole thing. I'm sure of it. Come on, folks. Come on out. Pretty sure it's canon to his character. Interesting. Well, the convenient thing about doing this from the top of a mountain is that means we should not need as many rockets. Now, the thing that scares me, particularly doing it this way, is fall damage, killing them. There's a real risk that this goes horribly awry. And we will find out if that is to come to pass. Come on, my lovelies. Up the mountain we go. Are there 4 of you? There are 4 of you. Oh man, that's such a long ways to go. Definitely nervous about this. So I don't think I will be able to use any rockets at all. Okay, we're gonna test rockets over the water. Nope. Okay, you all landed in the water, right? Where'd you go? No. Oh man, where have my frogs gone? Oh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs. They did survive. Okay, we got to figure out a new plan here. This is just been so many blunders. Let's see. Ow. Oh, why did I not think I'd be able to attach all of them at once? Okay, that works out. Since they can jump real high, they take less fall damage. Interesting. I think they also landed in the water. Hopefully, unless they landed on this island. Build a tower and fly without rockets. Oh, it's so far to do that, but we could. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way of doing things. Okay. The other option would be to use a happy ghast, which would be very tedious. Yeah, let's at least try this before we decide to try happy ghast. Can you go on the border? That's not the worst idea. How far away am I from the border here? Holy cow, it's like right above us. It is high up. It would probably work. That might actually be the move. Catherine, welcome, welcome. You chose a good time to be here. We are very blunderfully working our way towards putting frogs in the temple, which are going to be named after the people who supported during the beat stream. Which your name is on that list. Zazatya, welcome to the stream. Yeah, what's good, man? We're moving frogs. Fairly unsuccessfully so far. Okay, we will go a bit higher. I love frogs. Me too. Hey, thanks. I did, in fact, grow the beard myself, you know. But yeah, we are trying to get to that temple way over there without any rockets, because as soon as we use a rocket, the frogs fall. So hopefully this will work. Although, again, at this rate, we might just be able to go to the border. Let's see if we need to. We might not even need to. All right. Take your bets, folks. Are we going to make it all the way there? Be a heck of a distance. Then try to level off. We might make it. It's going to be close. The next day is going to be a big day? What's going on the next day? What's going on? I see people taking bets that we weren't going to make it, but I think we are going to make it. I'm going to get a paper that passed my A2 German speech thing. Hey, congrats on that. Sounds like hard work. Okay, we have our frogs. Now we got to stick the landing, which involves killing our momentum, and the frogs have landed. All four frogs made it. Let's go. Okay, now we have to walk fast so they don't walk through the water, through the fire. No fire for froggies. That would be a big no-no. No, 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 no. Of all the places for you to stop. Oh my god. Don't do that to me. Just took gears off my life. Dear God. Oh man, I like wrecked my throat. I might have to go get some water. Okay. Now this is actually going to be a little bit trickier than I was thinking it would be. That's not good. Okay, they're with us. Oh my god. Okay. How many made it through all that? 1. Excellent. Get in the boat. Now it's time to go on a frog hunt. Sir, where did you go? Oh, you're in the boat. Okay, that's 1. Now, where's our other 3 frogs? Are you dead? Any frogs down here? I'm not seeing any leads. My bet is that they got stuck. I got sent to the principal office for the dumbest reason. Do share. Where the heck are my frogs? Did only 1 survive that? Oh, man. That's brutal. Oh, no, no, no. There's 2 more down there. Let's go. Frogs, where did you go? I saw you. Okay. And you got into the boat yourself. Sweet. Get in there. Okay, that is 3 of the 4 in boats. Now we are just missing 1 then. Where did he go? I wonder if he's swimming around in the water. So if they were over here, then there's a good shot the 3rd one is over here too. Or the 4th one? Is that you? That's probably a squid, isn't it? No, it's a fish. Not seeing any frogs, so we may have lost one. Okay, next time I think we just go under the temple. I think that is the better way of doing things. Lesson learned, lesson learned. But hey, we can get some name tags in. All right, Megan first, then Eliza Pat, who was here earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but Eliza, we're gonna name your frog, and Catherine. There is 1. Oops. Catherine, here is your frog. Isn't he beautiful? The squid keep pushing these things around. I might have to do something about that at some point. There we go. That's pretty okay. Where are the other 2? Eliza, here you go. And Megan. There's your frog. Oh, it's ridiculous. All right, let's go get some more frogs. Don't worry, Sandra, your frog is on the way. We're just grabbing the name tags as we go. No particular order. Can I have a frog? Unfortunately, Zaza, these are for people who supported the goal of making this temple happen. So there was a stream we did a little while back where you would basically purchase your spot into being in the side of the temple. It would be unfair to people at this point to hand it out. Although there is room for more names, so there might be like some special names to add later. We'll figure out what happens. I don't think I spelled any of them wrong. I checked the spelling a lot, but if it was in the book wrong, maybe. How much was it? $5. It was $5. Now, you can still like buy a boat if you want. There's $5 for a boat, and we stack the boats in the pit in the temple. And the higher the tower gets, we'll unlock goals to evolve the boat cult. That is what this whole thing is. We have a temple of boat, and there is the boat cult. And the more boats we stack, the more mature the cult becomes, basically. It's up here, right? Yeah. And now we wait. If he remembered the second in Catherine, he probably did it fairly well. I hope I did. You read it. It was right? $5, that's like 1,750 feet. What? Vintage, I can't hear your stream. I have the tab muted as I get some work done, but I hope you're having a good stream. Well, Vintage, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Yeah, we're out. We're doing good. We're in the process of getting as many frogs as possible. I probably should have bred those other frogs, because now I'm realizing just how tedious it is going to be waiting on one frog spawn at a time. Maybe $17.50 for headphones? Dude, I don't know of a single pair of headphones that is worth $17.50. Unless you are in a professional line of work, there's just like no world where that's worth it. I think what we're going to do, since we built, while we wait, we built this huge tower that is of the necessary height to get to the temple. So I'm thinking we just build a bunch of ladders so we can keep climbing it. It's like $100. Going back to lurking. Best of luck with the frogs. Thank you, Vintage. Like $100. Okay, yeah. For headphones, now that's more reasonable. I'm curious, everybody in chat, how much would you pay? What is the max you could ever imagine paying for a pair of headphones? I would say the most I could ever imagine paying for headphones, it's like $300 or $400. And that is like, I'm buying super good headphones that intend to last me like 10 to 20 years, that kind of thing. But generally my limit, my normal I will spend on headphones is like $80 to $150 or so. It's probably, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough wood. Let's find out. Oh my god. Get out of here with that. Let's see. That's like at least close to enough. Okay, I think that'll probably get us to the top of the tower. I'm not looking for the kind of quality you need, so my limit would probably be 100 CAD. Yeah, I mean, that's totally valid too. 400, that headphones, that turns me into Iron Man. Well, yeah, seriously. I paid $60 for my son's gaming headset at Christmas. That's a very reasonable amount. Yeah, to me, if you're paying over like $100 for headphones, it's either, it's probably not enough to be for professional purposes. Okay, this is not a great time to have phantoms. 100 probably isn't enough for professional grade, but it is a nice, like, good hobbyist pair. It's a solid hobbyist pair. $2,500 DKK is like $275. Okay. You know what haircut should be good for you? I know exactly what haircut would be good for me. Male pattern balding. Dude, you would look so good with a hog rider cut. I don't even know what that is. Is that like it feels like it should be a mullet based on the description. You would be the hog rider. Ah! The Phantom Strike again. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. All the annoying mobs right now. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, get out of here with that, man. Let's see. Let me look this up. What is a hog rider? Nope. Okay. No, sir. No, bad. Hog rider haircuts. Just basically a mohawk? Oh, hog rider like from Clash of Clans? Is that what we're talking about here? So basically a mohawk. Dear God. I mean, sure, right? I actually did very briefly at one point have a mohawk, but it was as a joke. I used to do this thing where I would, right? So I used to work in insurance, like selling insurance, and particularly because I worked with like Medicare people, like older folks, I would have to maintain a very professional look, but there's a like open enrollment period, right? So you can't change your insurance kind of over the holidays. So November would roll around and our season would end and I couldn't do anything. So it doesn't matter how I would look. So every November I would do crazy hair November and I would just do something weird with my hair. Bald was the first thing I did, mostly because I could tell that I was starting to lose my hair and I was like, okay, I need to not be scared of being bald because this is inevitable. That wasn't enough, so I got to go get a little bit more wood. Bald was the first thing I did. Second thing was a mohawk. Also, I shaved my beard one time. Nothing super crazy. If I had been able to go for a couple more years, I think I would have tried some crazier stuff. I always wanted to try lamb chops. Not too late, but man, it would be a bold choice to do, particularly bald. Frodo, welcome to the stream. Frodo, did your username used to be Frodo Baggins? Because I have you on the list of names to add today to the temple. Like if you bought a boat during the beat stream. Okay, where is that crafting table I was using? There we go. Excellent. So $5 a boat, then $1 is a plank, and a block is 1 by 1 meter, so I'm profiting. Your logic is breaking my brain, but sure, if you're profiting, let's go. Oh, you are Frodo. Okay, excellent, Frodo. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm currently working towards putting a bunch of frogs and boat in the temple, and then I'm name tagging them after the people. So we have managed to get 3 of the 18 so far, so we got a little ways to go, but I think we're starting to find a rhythm here. We've worked out the kinks of my very bad strategy going into this. Should have gone in with a better plan, because I've had to make basically every mistake in the book to make this process at all efficient. Don't have $5. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, sir. Don't have $5. How are you going to afford your headphones? You have a hard question for me. Go for it. Frodo Baggins in the Discord as well. Gotcha. Today is a good day. I am glad to finally get this done, because this was something promised. Shoot. It'd be all the way back in March, wouldn't it? Or would it have been April? Maybe April. Okay. Now, have I been close enough for you guys to hatch? Tell me you are hatched. You are hatched. Let's go. Not going to feed you too many. Okay, good enough. Now we wait for them to grow. Do you think I was banned for 7 days by Twitch? You have $95. Do you think I was banned for 7 days by Twitch? Why? I have no idea why you would be banned. Sure, you could have been banned. That's very possible. I bet you were. Maybe make a path to the tower? Probably not all that necessary at this point. Decide what I'm gonna make for lunch today. Oh man. You should make you should have the best sandwich. Whatever you have to make a sandwich, make the sandwich. Sandwiches are always the move. Zaza, that is crazy. I hope you weren't. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, because sometimes Twitch can be real wacky on that kind of thing. This stream is probably going to go on a long time, because we got to get these guys in before the end of the day. Dude, I was not. Oh, Zaza. I believe you, but that is the most that's like the joke response that you said. You gotta be real careful with that. But I do believe you. Do not worry. Italian sausage sandwich with marinara. Oh, that sounds good. What's everybody's favorite sandwich? My favorite sandwich. I've had it 2 nights in a row recently. Okay, so ciabatta, which is like kind of a crispy, kind of sweeter bread. But it's like a hard roll. You crisp it up real nice. Some rotisserie chicken on that, preferably Costco, because it's always nice and juicy from them. Sun-dried tomatoes, basil pesto, fresh slices of fancy mozzarella, just a little bit of barbecue sauce, and a little bit of mayo. So, put that all together, you bake it, let everything kind of melt, all the cheese melt and everything kind of conglomerate. Delish. Got a steak sandwich. Oh, steak sandwiches are also cracked, though. That is also a very, very solid pick. Isaac, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. What's your favorite sandwich? That's what we're answering right now. I love a sweet basil BLT or a spicy Italian with pickles and banana peppers. You know what? I've never been huge on peppers, but it's also been a long time since I've really had them. I need to give peppers another try. I am probably due for that. Pickles, though, man, I just can't get on board with pickles, and some people think I'm nuts for that, but I just can't do it. I've never eaten a steak in my life. Oh, you got to get yourself a steak. These days, a steak dinner feels like a steak dinner, if you know what I'm saying. There was a time, for a long time, where steaks were kind of reasonable. Like, they were a little bit expensive, but they weren't crazy. Nowadays, if you're having a steak dinner, it's like you're going above and beyond. Because, gosh, a steak dinner for two these days probably set you back. I mean, if you have the steak and a side and everything, it'll probably set you back about $30. And that's if you cook it yourself. It's a lot for one singular meal. And, you know, honestly, look, nobody's ever happy about things getting more expensive. But I will say, I'm not entirely upset with steak costing more because steak is not something you should eat a lot of. It's not good for you. And it does bring back some of the mystique, right? Like, you know, the whole saying, a steak dinner, it's like a special thing. With it being harder to have a steak dinner, it feels more special again. So it's a mixed bag for me, right? You know, obviously, do I want steak all the time? Yeah. Should I have steak all the time? No. So is it nice to have something that is exciting and tasty and be able to have on a special occasion? It's nice to have it feel premium again, if that makes sense. Yeah, these tadpoles be taking a hot minute. How long do they take to grow without intervention? Because they still took a minute to grow with me, like, dumping slime balls. 20 minutes? Frick. Holy moly, you guys take forever. Okay, we're gonna maybe need to get some more slime balls. That's crazy. 20 minutes, man. I've gotten the same Black Forest ham and with Italian herbs and cheese bread with spinach, bell peppers, jalapenos, and tons of black olives and oil and vinegar and pepper from Subway for the last 10 years. See, my go-to with Subway for a very long time was the meatball marinara. I still like a meatball marinara, but I've kind of accepted that it's like not necessarily the strongest choice. It's not good for you for one, but also like you'll probably have a more like adult sandwich. When I go to Subway these days, my go-to, right? They have like a turkey bacon wrap that I get a little bit custom. I love some ranch with it and some spinach. Oh, it's good. It's good. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not usually a cold food person, but for some reason that comes out cold and it's delicious. Cold cuts, for some reason, I'm like perfectly okay to have cold. Go figure. Now, granted, have you ever actually tried like frying or just warming up cold cuts? Because actually it can kind of level them up sometimes. Okay, it is nighttime. Let's see about, oh my god. Where's the nearest swamp? Probably over here. See if we can maybe find some slimes. Now, I will say, we spent a lot of time in those mangrove swamps earlier and didn't see any slimes, so that's not the best omen, but I don't think we got time to wait for these dudes to keep growing up this way. Like, we gotta figure something out. But are we really going to be able to get enough slime balls to make a meaningful difference? I mean, I have a looting sword. Let's just see how we do. Is it about to be day or is it about to be night? I can't tell if the sun is rising or if the moon is rising or falling. Wait a minute. My chat's not scrolling, is it? Hold on. Oh, shoot, I'm way behind. Sorry about that. Oh, I'll see you later. Putting cold cuts in ramen levels it up? Ooh, that's an idea. I eat ox, roast sandwiches, and a horseradish. What the heck, man? I couldn't even, I knew there was a zombie there, but I had to keep reading. That's nuts. It's been like 4 hours and I'm still exercising dogs. Oof. The sun is rising, so we should have some time to find a few slimes. Okay, I gotta put my torches in my offhand again so you guys can see. Yes, yes. Creepers, you're very scary. Never done the ramen thing before. Oh, dude, ramen and... Okay, anybody who hasn't tried ramen, you need to try ramen. It's junk food. You shouldn't eat a lot of it, but you should eat it. It's so good. It's so good. In fact, I should... Now I really want ramen. Oh, hey, look, we found a frog. Where's the slimes? Show me a slime. Slimes, where are you? Oh my goodness, the phantoms again. Not the phantoms. Not the gumdrop buttons. What we will do is... Ow. Okay, chill. Chill, my guy. How did you... Do I see any slimes? No, unfortunately I don't. Yeah, I might be out of luck here. Okay. Oh, brother. It was a little bit of a waste of time because we unloaded them, but I think we need more of a normal swamp. Or I could go to the swamp I normally go to, but like, again, this is something that could take way longer than it would take to just literally just wait it out. So maybe we don't. Yeah, the moon, that's like one of the only effects that the moon makes in the game. Did you guys know that the moon has cycles in Minecraft? And the amount of slimes that spawn in swamps is affected by the cycle of the moon. So at full moon, you will get the most slimes, and at least moon, no moon, you would see almost none. It's interesting that they implemented that. I would like it if they made more cyclical effects like that. I think that's very fun. Also makes the passage of time feel a little more meaningful. That's one thing that's always bothered me with Minecraft is we feel this like the weight of days passing. You know, there's a day and night cycle. But what if we like, I love the idea of seasons. Like, right, we could have a year in Minecraft. We could have, you know, your full month, full cycles of everything. Now, I understand some people have issues with the idea of weather because of the effects it would have on the landscape. But I feel like there's something to do. Just make larger amounts of time feel meaningful. I would like that very much. I knew the cycles of the moon, however, I did not know it affected slimes. Yeah, there you go. Five tadpoles. Isn't that the most we could get? We actually got very lucky with that. Seasons would rock the whole experience. It would. I think in a positive way. I guess there would be some difficult elements though. Like figuring out, you know, people don't want the snow all over their base. Would crops be affected? Like, say you want hay bales for your build. Imagine having to wait till spring for it. But on one hand, I kind of like that though. I like having to plan your gameplay based around limited opportunity for things, right? Like that's kind of what the slime cycle does is, oh, it's a full moon. Let me run to the swamp and get some slime balls that I've been needing. I mean, it's not always fun to have to wait for things, but it does make certain things feel more valuable in the game, which I do like. I think Minecraft does have a bit of a crisis of rarity in that there's very few items that are both rare and worthwhile. Like, enchanted golden apples. They're still rare. They've become a lot more common. But then there's stuff like music discs. Some of them are very rare, and some people do really like collecting them, but not a lot of people are going to go out of their way to collect them, you know, especially some of the rarer ones. I would say maybe that was one of the worst examples, though, because I think there are a lot of people that would go out of their way for it. Oh, wow. All of you growing up like all at once. What about the other two? Hey, you guys go ahead and get some new frog spawn because we need to get this cycle going as quickly as possible. One more frog. How many torches are needed to light up a 3x2 space? One torch. You got a point there. There you go. I might honestly wait for them to refresh and do one more spawn, because like letting these dudes grow up is by far and away the slowest part of this process. Grow up. Mr. Tadpole, grow up. I guess I really don't need to waste the slime on him, because even if he grows up now, I can't make him reproduce. Oh, but he did just grow up, so. What's so exciting about that ladder, guys? Why are you trying to push me into this corner? Wonder how long the cooldown is. Build a frog statue while you wait for the next batch. I don't have the resources to do that, as tempting as that may be. That's Joanne desiring a random build in the world. All right, let's see. Five minutes. I was looking up the cooldown. So it's going to be a minute. Joanne, all hail the throat. Questionable sounding statement. Okay, so if we manage to get all 5 of these, that would put us up to 8, which means we need 10 more. Yeah, I would like for you guys to hurry up. Maybe what we do, honestly, because, well, nah. I was thinking, so here's my train of thought. What is the fastest possible way we could do this? Could we leave 2 frogs and let them create new frog spawn as soon as there are tadpoles? I mean, yeah. But then they could only do 1, which will still take forever to cover all 4 of these spots. Oh. I thought somebody broke it for a second. That scared me. Ugh, I wonder what I will be eating tonight. Haven't decided. Anybody got any ideas what should be on the menu? Could have like a frozen pizza. I could have what else could I have? Got some teriyaki chicken. Oh, I fed the wrong guy. I need one of you guys to hurry up and refresh. Should be close now. Teriyaki chicken. I could have chicken pot pie. Could have like breakfast tacos, I guess, if I really wanted to. I need to stop feeding him, man. I just keep being like, click on all the frogs. Spaghetti with zoodles. What are zoodles? I'm not a huge spaghetti person. I had it a lot growing up and it was never made very well. Oh. Did we do the thing? They did the thing. Let's go. Okay. Come on. Well, actually, you guys should probably be pretty close to refreshing too. Come on, guys. Make another one. This pond is going to be very full of tadpoles. Okay. I feel good enough about that. Now, let's hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Personally, my husband and I are having salmon bowls tonight. Ooh. You know, okay. I've warmed up to sushi, but I've never been a huge salmon guy. I don't know why. It just doesn't work for me. But I've had it on occasion where it has been good. I don't know what makes the difference. I mean, I can tell you one thing that makes the difference is butter. But raw salmon has always been exclusively a no for me. Yeah, I don't know, because my understanding is salmon is one of those fish that even like people who don't like seafood very much tend to like. But I like a lot of other seafood more than I like salmon. I was not a big seafood guy as a kid, let me tell you, but I've warmed up to some of it. I like oysters, which is out of pocket considering I don't like salmon, but oysters are good. Megan, I just saw your chat. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Wishing you luck. Right. Look at the boys rolling up. Aren't they lovely? I do absolutely love the frogs in this game. I think they did a fantastic job with them. We glaze ours in the air fryer with a sweet sauce. Ooh. Ayo. Raw is the only way to I eat salmon. It's too dry when it's cooked. The dry is never the problem for me. I don't like the flavor, and I don't know how to explain what I don't like about the flavor. It's got it almost has like the smell of burnt, or the taste that is the equivalent of the smell of like burnt plastic. It's like kind of bitter and earthy undertone, maybe a tad metallic. It's just hard to describe it. How ridiculous. You ever seen a frog fly? Because you're about to. I don't like the chewiness of raw fish. They do have a weird texture. It's like eating if Jell-O was meat, which is a horrible sentence. Actually, what's a little more horrible is to know that Jell-O is only a hop, skipping away from being meat. Where? Okay, hold on. Where's the temple? I can't get oriented. There it is. Alright, off we go. Prefer tuna steaks. See, you know what? And I've never had a tuna steak. The smell of tuna... My mom grew up Midwestern. I grew up in the South, but my mom is from the Midwest, and she would eat a lot of tuna fish sandwiches growing up. The smell of tuna fish makes my stomach roil. It is god-awful, and there's no other... I can't even pretend to understand tuna fish sandwiches because holy gross. Yeah, just being near the smell of it was too much, let alone tasting it. So the very idea of tuna is a bit ruined for me, but I should try tuna, like a different form of tuna at some point, because maybe it's, yeah, I will never be eating a tuna fish sandwich. You can't make me. Come on, you guys can come down here. Excellent. Oh yeah, see, that was so much easier than trying to go through the top. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, frogs, time to get in some boats. You, come along. Get in the boat. Look at him go. Oh, I don't want two in a boat, though. That's a problem. Okay. They're at least contained, so we will sort that out. That is... I brought 5, so... Dude, thank you. Come on, my froggy fellows. So maybe we only take one off the lead. Kill the drowned. This shouldn't be as... Oh, okay. So wait, they can actually be on the lead and get in the boat. That's good to know. That actually makes things way simpler. I was overcomplicating this. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. You can do it. There you go. Good man. I am a lead short. There we go. Okay, you come this way. And then boat. Excellent. And then you get in this boat. Excellent. Still a lead short. I'm not sure where it went. I guess it's not a big deal. They're craftable now. Oops. Yeah, it's a little off. That bothers me. Not quite. It's tricky because you got a little bit of gliding momentum. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I still got to figure you out. One more. Give me the boat. Okay, now I need you to not get in the boat. Come this way, sir. Should not require this level of concentration to put frogs in boats, let me tell you. Excellent. Get back here. A little far back. Let me move you back forward. There we go. Excellent. Look at that.
Wow.
Elky Dogs, super chat, $10. Let's go. That's 2 boats for the tower. Allow me to demonstrate our beautiful boat stacking tech. That'd be 1, and that would be 2. Excellent. Which puts our tower up to, I think, 12 or 13 boats. Let's go check. Just a reminder for anybody who wasn't here at the start of the stream, that $5 gets you a boat, drops a boat onto the tower and stacks the boats. Welcome to the boat cult. We are in the Temple of Boat. And the cult progresses and becomes more powerful in advance as we go. So once we hit here, we will get Boat Appreciation Day, and then the Wheel 2, for if anybody remembers the Wheel stream. That will be a lovely surprise. You can go check out Everwake episode like 5 or something of mine if you want to see the Wheel 1. Then the Omen, the Second Coming. That will be an interesting one. The Ascendance, and if we make it all the way to the top, we will have the Boat Apocalypse, which will be chaos. It has to be like 200 boats tall for that. So we're doing pretty good. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 boats so far. Thank you very much, Elky Dogs, for helping support the stream and the boat temple. Okay, and then we need to name a few frogs. Brought 5, so we should need 5 name tags. Clayman's up next. Mr. Politics. Elky Dogs, what a coincidence. You're up next. That was Sandra. Wait, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, you're up. Let's go. And then Brilliana, who was here earlier, but I don't know if they're still here. First up, Clayman. Oops. I hope I'm naming the frog and not the boat. This is a worthwhile concern, actually. You can't rename boats, right? Okay, I think we're... Okay, the frog is named. Sir, get back in your boat. Okay, good. Get it realigned. Nah, not quite. Where's that lead go? Oh, I guess I got it. That's a little wrong. That's pretty good. Okay. Next up, Elk Dogs. There is your frog, good sir. Sandra, you are up. Let's go. This is... Let's see. This is your frog right there. Mr. Politics, who I don't think is with us, but he will get his frog right now. And Brilliana. There's your frog. All right, we're making progress. We're making frogress. Ha 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 ha. I feel like hopping around. Nice, nice. All right, back we go. So that puts us, that's 8 out of 18. All this effort because I wanted green frogs. Couldn't have gone with the tan. No, it had to be the green. Had to be the green. What was the ultimate result of that stream, or that poll, by the way? Could you imagine if it had flipped? Nope. It stayed green, but could you imagine? People were like, actually. So we need 10 more frogs. Let's see how we're looking. Had quite a bit of frogs spawn. In theory, we could get 10 more tadpoles, which would be plenty. Okay. Only one of them is hatched, which is fine. Well, we got 5 out of the first one, so we only need 5 more out of the 2 more, so that there's a good odds. The worst, we get 2 to 5, so worst case scenario is we'd be 1 short, which would be very bad luck. But it is possible, so put out your feelers that that doesn't happen. Oh, I'm going to run and grab a glass of water. I'll be right back. Oh, it looks like another hatched while I was gone. How did we do? Oh man, these are gonna be hard to count the way they're bouncing around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Hold on. 1, 2. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot that for me. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8. Okay, so we should be good. We should be guaranteed to have enough, because 2 is the minimum. Hello, I hope you and everyone has a phenomenal day today. Thank you, Solomon's Hollow. Yeah, we're having a pretty good day here. We're just waiting for fish. I mean, for frogs. Oh, let's see. Trying to think, man, it's hard to make streams interesting when half of it is just sitting around waiting for frogs. Maybe should have seen this coming. I didn't. Oh wait, everybody's grown up. Okay, it's got to be enough. So let's feed them some slime. Oops. Ooh, that could have been bad. Okay, get the torches out of my hand. Just give them a bunch of slime so they will grow faster. Favorite thing right now is going to my random wiki pages and looking at the history for bugs. Like bugs, like my previous Minecraft bugs. That's funny. Speaking of wiki pages, I found out not too long ago that there is not only a UHC Generations wiki, but I have a page on it. Which, I mean, I guess if there's going to be a UHCG wiki, of course I would be on it. But, like, it was very interesting. It was surprisingly detailed. You know, don't get me wrong. It doesn't have, like, all the details. But the things it did have were pretty impressive. So I don't know who made that, but I want to give them major kudos because it was quite impressive. Anybody who doesn't know what UHCG is, it was a series I was part of a couple years ago. It's ultra hardcore world, so you have no natural health regen. You can only heal with like potions or golden apples, that kind of thing. And it is hardcore, so like if you die, you're done. But instead of the world getting deleted, when you die, the world passes to a new person. So I was the 4th person to have it. 3 others died before I got it. And then it is now passed, well, it's passed 3 more times. The third, it passed from Generation 6 to Generation 7 very, very recently, like last 2 or so weeks, but the videos on it aren't out yet. So we don't know who it's gone to, or even how Generation 6 dies. If you want to know who has the world right now, like the person who, if you want to get up to date, the person who has it right now is Looney, Looney MC. And yeah, it's very much worth watching. It's a very, very special series. You're not going to find anything like it on YouTube. And I don't just say that because I was part of it. It is got a kind of magic that you can't find. I highly recommend watching it. Everybody who's been part of it, it's one of the most meaningful series any of us have ever done. Just got to check it out. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's one of those exciting times for UHCG where the world's changing hands and like a big new wave of people are gonna see it and find it, a whole new person's audience. It's exciting. It's exciting times. And then of course, you know, from a business standpoint, who isn't excited about a bunch of new people deciding to go watch the whole series and they go see all my old episodes and then I get a bunch of views out of it. It's always great. So some loonies talked about to me is like, the series doesn't have to do amazing as you release it. It's still worth giving like the like baby treatment, like give it your everything and make it super good, because even if it doesn't do good, you're going to continuously get waves of views from it over a very long time, because every time it passes hands, a whole new wave of people goes and checks it out. Yeah, me and my wife are also like, we're going to rewatch all UHCG because I haven't watched the whole thing since I died. I've only actually watched the whole thing in order twice, which is kind of crazy because my role, I was like the historian, so I did the most research on the world and everything. So I've seen every episode of it several times, at least up to my part. There's maybe a couple of like Legs and Loonies episodes I haven't watched watched multiple times, but everything before me, I've seen 3 or 4 times minimum. Some episodes I probably saw way more than that. Like the one where Quill discovers the final room. Oh man, I probably watched that one a dozen times. But yeah, no, it's definitely worth watching. I'm on a tangent, but yeah, definitely worth watching. UHCG is the best continuing series of Minecraft ever, other than Everwake, of course. Let's be honest, man. You know I love Everwake. UHCG is better. Let's just call it what it is. UHCG is better. It is, and there's no shame in admitting that. I don't know of any series that could beat UHCG. I really don't. Not a Minecraft series. Because it just does something so special. It's such a special blend. Answer from earlier, the wiki says poplar trees can have 3 different color leaves, so they will keep the leaf color in other biomes. That is sick. That is sick. Also, this feels cursed, by the way. Just this pool of flopping little tadpoles that don't look like anything else. Well, that's the thing about UHCG is special because the idea is unique, but it goes beyond the idea. Is like what the fact that so many people just understood what the idea could create and then worked together to make that happen. Like, and there was so much like selfless action where it's like, yeah, I could have done this to make my series better, but instead I like sacrificed my time to make this world better for the next generation. And that is compounded by every generation making some sacrifice to make the world better. And so we've gotten to this point where the world is just so cool because people were willing to be selfless and focus on the next generation. It's kind of got a beautiful, organically told message. Is like what happens if people work together for the greater good. I don't know. The UHCG just speaks on so many philosophical concepts, and so many of them it does perfectly naturally. Like there wasn't a lot of intention behind much of it. It just kind of happened. And that I think is why it's so unbeatable, is you just can't recreate like that kind of organic storytelling. It's the whole reason I started Everwake, is I wanted to try to recapture a piece of that like organic storytelling. And it really didn't go the way I wanted it to. Everwake's kind of become its own thing, even different from what I originally wanted. But that's okay. It's like, it's still good. And I still love it. Yeah, is there an official playlist? Yes. So look up UHC Generations. You'll see a playlist. The thumbnail of the playlist, I believe, will be Flaming Moai, who is the guy who started it. And it's just like it's a gray Minecraft character with a bit of like flamey colors on top of his head. The first few episodes, you know, this series started from somebody who had 700 subscribers at the time. So Moai didn't make the most professional episodes ever. That's part of what makes it special, is that even though he did something really special, like he built a perfect foundation that has led to what UHCG is. Like you can't recreate the magic. All right, that's 2 of 10. Come on, folks. Grow up. Come on, hurry up. Don't enjoy your childhood. Grow up. You've got to pay taxes now. Everwake is great. Don't sell yourself short. I'm to be honest, I'm not. Like, that's the thing. I really do love what Everwake is. I think we've done a great job here, but it's not UHCG, right? UHCG is SS tier. Everwake, if I'm being generous to myself and I give Everwake an S tier, which I think definitely is generous. Like UHCG is just on another level. It just is. And that's another thing about UHCG, is like, as much as it kind of sucks, you have to see the whole picture to understand how great it is. Like if you watch any one person series, it can be good, but it's never going to be great without seeing the whole thing. Which makes it tougher, especially as time goes on. It's a tougher barrier of entry, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. Anyways, still tangenting, so probably... Well, I don't know. They're still not growing. Hey, you guys want to know any UHCG lore? What can we talk about? Dang, these stupid tadpoles won't grow up. Pay your taxes. Get a job. I do put UHCG above other Minecraft series that gets millions of views. Well, and that's the thing. UHCG has had its moments where it's actually done really well. I will always take a little bit of pride and credit that I would say I'm the one who popularized it. I know, I'm so cool. I was the first one to get serious views. Like several episodes of UHCG never even got like 1,000 views before my series on it did really, really well. My first episode got 500,000. Yeah, just did very, very well. And from there, it's done mixed for people, but generally it's been all right. But yeah, it's, oh shoot, why did I even say that? Now I'm just sounding like I'm just tooting my own horn. But, oh yeah, it's cool that a series that special has had some recognition, right? Because there's a lot of series out there that are super cool and they just never really take off because they don't hit the algorithm right. But UHCG has saying, he's like, it's so cool that my idea, you're making a living with my idea. I was like, yeah, you came up with a great idea. And honestly, when I first got UHCG, the first time I was offered, when Leon offered UHCG to me, I was really unsure. I was really hesitant. Part of it was scheduling. Part of it was just I hadn't seen it yet. I was like, the idea's cool, but I don't know. Polypore, welcome. UHCG's real sparks. The real speaks to me in the same way that looking at a beautifully curated museum does. Well, thankfully there is a beautifully curated museum in UHCG. No, I agree with that. Yeah, I was really unsure about UHCG because I hadn't seen it. But when I watched the series and I went and actually was like, okay, if I'm going to be part of this, I want to watch the series ahead of time. I actually, as crazy as it is in retrospect, I considered going in completely blind. And I'm glad I didn't. I think it's cool. It'd be cool if somebody did, but I'm glad I didn't because I was the historian. I was the guy, the research guy. Once I watched it and saw it, I started realizing that there was a story unfolding, completely unintentional. It was just the story of the world being told. And I was like, and when I actually got onto the world, I started to see some of that story that I had watched take place. I had seen elements of it like disappearing, right? Like, Moai makes the first diamond pickaxe and he goes out of his way to rename it the first diamond pickaxe, right? This world is now, let's take it into reference today, right? The world, I think, just hit 4 years old recently. And the world's huge. You know, it's been through 7 people's hands. It's huge. Imagine still having, there's a museum that I built. Imagine having the first diamond pickaxe still in the museum. It was like 7 generations ago, the guy who started this thing that's completely different. It'd be meaningful to still have that, but it got lost. It got destroyed. When Quilby died in Stinger Cave, Leon did not manage to recover all of his items. One of the items lost was the first diamond pickaxe. So I saw something like that and I went, we got to protect this, right? This world has the chance to be incredible. And these things now will get lost. This is problems only going to get worse unless we change course. And that's why I created the museum. Is I wanted to protect its history, and I also wanted to, like, I think it anchors the experience of UHCG, is right. The whole experience is one generation looking forward to the next generation, but let's also appreciate what the generations before us gave us, right? And there's a beautiful reflection of real life in that. Like, we do remember things, and sometimes it's a little misguided. Sometimes we also have trouble with choices. We have some big concerns about choices our ancestors have made, but also everything we have is built on the backs of what the generations before us created themselves. You know, we only have cars because Henry Ford, well, okay, whatever. Henry Ford, or whoever you want to give credit to, invented the car. And Henry Ford was only able to create cars because people before him figured out how to make steel, how to make factories. People before them, you know, it just keeps going. We're all living in a continuous line of discovery and knowledge built upon by thousands of years of generations, and UHCG is a microcosm of that. It's a very scaled down example of what happens when humans work together and build upon each other. Anyways, God, now every time I'm like, the tangent's over, and then I go on an even bigger tangent, even more down the rabbit hole. But it's such a cool series, man. I could talk about it all day. UHCG is the best of its genre, but there's some classics from early Minecraft. Oh, I mean, okay, that's fair. Like, man, UHCG or Shadow of Israfel, right? Like, I think It suffered. Like some of those old series don't feel too good because they feel tropey, but it's also easy to forget that they're the ones that created the tropes, you know? Like you can't call something tropey if it's the thing that created it, because it was original when it was made. Shadow of Israfel was really just a roleplay series with custom builds. We could create like everything that Shadow of Israfel was could be pretty easily recreated today, and has been, but it would never feel the same. I'm just realizing I don't have enough leads. This is not great. Okay, so you need to, oh boy, how am I gonna sort you out? Come with me and you will see a world of many frogs. Can you just like hang out in there for a minute? No, 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 you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. There you go. Let's go. All right. I zoned out. Can you repeat that? Oh, I don't know what I've been yapping. I've been a certified yapper today, so I don't even know what I could repeat. Okay. I don't even know how many. I guess I should have 7 frogs because I had 7 leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's my 7th? I don't care that much. Leads are easily replaced. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6. 1, 2. What? Can you guys stand still for 1 second? Pretty sure there's 6 of them. We will count before we take away the last, and if God forbid we have to breed more, we will. Finally, down to your last dog that needs exercise for the day. Hey, look at that. We both might be able to finish around the same time. Betting on him completely forgetting the one in the hole. Well, it depends on if I need him or not. Because I have no idea how many above 10 I ended up actually getting. This is a long ladder. I do want to put out there is a chance that I will cancel Thursday stream because I really need to spend some time making sure this video actually turns into a video. I do not have a lot of footage right now. I've been spent most of this month working on the temple. So most of my month has been spent on what will be a time lapse. So I need to make sure I lock in and get the video stuff done, but I'm still trying for Thursday stream. We'll see. No guarantees, but I do want to put out there that it is a possibility. Don't be too surprised. Windswept gravelly hills used to be called mutated extreme hills. Yeah, they I think they used to be called like shattered as well. Shattered Savannah was one for a bit. I was actually surprised a little while ago when I was looking into those biomes and found out that they were called windswept. I had a video I was working on at one point where I was like adding a structure for every single biome, even like the random small ones like beach or sparse jungle, certain like transitional biomes. I don't actually fully remember why that never came to be, but it's funny. One of the structures I had in there was an abandoned campsite, very similar to the one that is actually getting added to the game. Let's see. Not to say they obviously didn't steal my idea, because like I never actually released it, but also I think it's kind of like one of the more unoriginal ideas. I'm far from the first person to have created that, but it is funny. It's funny how similar it came out. I'm gonna need one frog to work your way over to this guy. Okay. Oh, we still managed to get 2. That's a bummer. Oh well. Are you new? You are new. And you, excellent. Look at y'all just locking into place. Three leads. I should have at least 6. It's 5. I'm missing 1 lead. Where? Oh, I bet he's from the one that got caught in the very front one. Works for me because I work all day Thursday. I'll do my best. Yeah, I got 2 double boats. Indeed. Did I get the lead from this? Okay, I just got a 6. It must have been under the lip. I'm gonna have to take this one down yet again. Where'd the boat go? There you are. How's that? It's a little bit behind in it. Okay. There we go. Okay, you, come with me. Come with me if you want to live. We are getting dang near full, which is good. Okay, and I should have one more double boat, right? Yeah, just the one. Single. Oh. Yes. Get this lead before it disappears on me. Maybe wait on precise maneuvering until you're done messing with the frogs. You know, honestly, valid. Valid. Okay, I need one of you to, yeah, like get out of the water. Excellent. And then, sir, if you please, come this way. Excellent. Where'd that lead go? Dang, where did it go? The frick? Oh, huh, weird. I definitely saw it go underwater. That was weird. Anyways. Okay, so go ahead and get you. Well, you know, I never thought about this, but this might actually be an easier way to line it up. Okay, not really. It's worth a try. Gosh dang it, where'd the lead go? There it is. I don't feel too bad precisely maneuvering a few of these, because like some of these I shouldn't have anything in the way again. Where's that squid? Stop pushing things around. Okay, let's grab some name tags. We brought 6 of them, so we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing Ensami, Naomi. If you're still here, it's your time. Joanne, oh, it's your turn. Dean Orino, Sturds, and Eliza Boat. So this is actually a valid question. We have Eliza Pat and we have Eliza Boat. Is that the same person with 2 usernames? It is an interesting question. Named. Oh, almost overwrote Brilliana. That would have been bad. Eliza Boat. There we go. Sturds. Ensami. Naomi, it's your time. Dina Reno. And Joanne. Oh, let's not overwrite Catherine. Boom. Okay, that leaves 4 more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something because squid keeps spawning and pushing these boats, which is really unfortunate. We should have 4 name tags. That would mean I would not have. Excellent. Onwards. Let's go get those last 4 we need. Calica, totally understandable. If you need to leave early, just, yeah, totally fine. If you need to miss streams, don't ever feel pressured to be like here all the time. You are fine. Obviously, highly appreciated, but tying leads to the boats and pillars? What do you mean? Oh, tie leads to the boat. Well, that won't stop them from getting nudged a little bit. What I might actually need to do is like lift them, put them on little pillars or something. Have them just barely out of the water. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have you know, I have not forgotten about the man hiding under the plank, but I may leave him there just as torture. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on out, folks. That is 4 frogs. You can be free. You locked in there? Nope, you're stuck there forever. Sorry. You live here now. Okay, these phantoms are gonna make these last 4 hard mode. Ow. Come on, don't snap the leads. I need you to come with. Ow. Is that still 4? Ooh, okay, didn't see the creeper. That looks like 1, 2, 3. I can't tell. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, fellas. Let's get to a point where I can take you. Okay, that's good. Whew. Tricky, tricky. Saved us a little time. How about making the water shallow enough not to spawn squid? Does that, like, can you make it thin enough? I thought they spawned in kind of like any water. If not, then that's a perfect plan. I'll have to look into that. Okay, you guys suck. Oh my gosh. Where's the others? Don't do that. I'm not worried about myself. Was that my frogs? No, you guys suck. Okay, that's it. I lost at least one frog there. I hate phantoms. That's freaking sucks, dude. Okay. We'll have to come back for one. That's the worst. Now the question is, will we take the one under the block, leave him there to suffer, or will we find the one that went free? Stupid freaking phantoms. If I can make it thin enough, maybe use glass. True. It could work. I think that means it will need 3 blocks deep to spawn. Okay. That might be a solution then. Seagrass, kelp, and lily pads are obstacles to prevent their spawning. That's an idea. Alright, we have 3. And onwards. You're wondering what I'm doing here. I can see in the middle right my rotation angles, like the degrees, and I'm trying to be as fairly close to the horizon, because the closer you are to the horizon while you are using an elytra, the more momentum you preserve. So we glide the furthest, closest to 0. You'll see right here. This is like my rotation on a horizontal axis, and this is why we're at 2.7. It goes into the negative if I'm looking upwards. So positive means I'm actually looking below 90 degrees perfectly horizontal. So I'm just a little bit below it. If I'm anything above it, and I will also burn momentum. So being just slightly below is best. Okay, whew, for a second I did not see them. It's like, tell me I did not lose them somewhere in the flight. Okay, let's stay away from those boats this time, hey? Oops. You, come over here. Man, it has been a journey, but we're just about done with these guys. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That leaves Frodo Baggins. Frodo, you were here earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but it is time for your frog. You're getting Frodo Baggins, Random Caesar, and Evil Cossack. Boom. Evil Kozak's frog. Random Caesar. And Frodo, here is your frog. Gosh, it's tricky to get these things lined up. No, that was slightly too far. Oh, that was way too much. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go get this last one. They can spawn in waterlogged blocks with no collisions, such as kelp, seagrass, or signs, but will fail when trying to spawn in a waterlogged slab or above a waterlogged fence. Good to know. Finally tired this dog out. Now he's got to go cool off for a couple minutes. Hey, but there you go. That's the last dog. Good work. You've put in a hard day's work, as have I. We've both been wrangling silly animals. All right. Place your bets, folks. Am I going to find the one frog who went free, or are we going to have to free the man stuck under the piece of... What's my elytra doing? It's doing fine. Oh, you didn't go far at all. Bye. See you later. See you never. I have to run now. Calica, thank you for being here. And hey, thank you for all your help today. Everybody, once again, give Calica Rose / Oracle Mum on Twitch. Give them a big thank you for helping out, and congrats for joining the mod team and all that. And yeah, very, very appreciative. This was their first day, and they did a great job. All right. Now you have one job, and that is to not die, because if you die, it will be kind of catastrophic. It'll be a huge hassle to sort that out. So please, don't die. In the daytime, what could possibly go wrong? Ow. Wish I could just let them all out together, but not all of them get along. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I'm guessing you take all the ones that do take along, and then you have to take the others individually. Yeah, unfortunately, my dog was very much the type that did not get along with other dogs. It's part of why he ended up, yeah, getting put down. Not because, like, he attacked anybody, but just, like, he was going to be in a spot where he, would need to be around other dogs a little too often. Anyways, that's enough sad talk. But yeah, no, it's tricky. It's tricky to have a dog that isn't super well behaved, because you have to take so many special considerations for them. No, we will never free the stuck frog. He will live on as a legend, stuck under a piece of wood in a 1x1 hole for the rest of time. Maybe one day in the distant future, when there's an Everwake world download, you too can come right back here and free him from his prison. How aspirational. There's a bird that is stuck in my fence and very confused by the fence itself because it's like a thin wire fence. I don't think he can see it very well, but he got his way out. It's all good. Good old mockingbird. Okay, you want to hear the old manest thing about me is I'm kind of getting into bird watching. Got some binoculars, been trying to learn all of my local species. It's fun, man. Birds are fun creatures. They're super neat. My mother-in-law has an owl hanging out around their house, and she's also obsessed with it. She's not at all interested in bird watching. She's more just interested in this one specific bird. How did you break off your lead? All right, come with me, and you will see a world of frog imagination. The last one, folks, it took us just over 3 hours, but we have got all of our frogs in place now. Okay, no, don't ruin my celebration. You're not invited to my birthday party. And who is our very last one? Calica, what are the odds? Calica, you just left. Unreal. Somebody clip this for Calica so we can send it to them. Last, but certainly not least, we have Calica. And just like that, we have 18 frogs in the boat temple. All seats of honor for all our esteemed benefactors who made our temple happen. Yes, Joanne, thank you. I will raid. You know me so well, you know I'm about to end the stream. But thank you everybody for being here. We are going to raid on the Twitch side. Let's see who we got. Yeah, we could raid Legs. Let's give Legs a well, let's see who else is there. I've given Legs a couple raids. Is there anybody else of potential? No, it seems not so. Legs, it is. Speaking of UHCG, Legs was the generation after me, Lagundo. Yeah, go bother him with a lot of questions about UHCG because I'm sure he will be just as enthusiastic to talk about it as me. No. So stick around once my stream ends, give it a few seconds, and it will automatically dump you into Lagundo's stream. Everybody, go show him lots of love. If you're on the YouTube side, go hang out on my Twitch channel and go hang out with Legs. Say I sent you. And yeah, it's been a good stream, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream and the boat temple. And hopefully there will be a stream on Thursday. Hopefully it'll be the last Everwake, last of my Everwake cycle. In case this is the last stream of Everwake, it's been a good one, and next week we will be picking back up with hardcore. All right, folks. See y'all soon.